What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Bianca here, and I actually had to redo an intro for my video because apparently my camera didn't record it, so that was great. I'm not going to be wearing this outfit that I have for my video in the next slide or so, but I just didn't want to voice over. Didn't feel like it. Great news, I got a ring light, but unfortunately I didn't have the ring light when I made this video, so I decided to turn it on and see how I was going to like it, at least for this first half. I just wanted to say thank you for sticking around and waiting for me to make a video. I know that it's been like 3 weeks since I was able to post, and honestly I started work and I started school back up again, and then I got super sick, so I am still recovering from that. But thanks so much. There's going to be a lot more content coming soon. I'm really excited. I got a lot of new goodies, so if you're as excited as I am, stick around and watch this video. Bye! Not long ago, Miss Kylie Jenner herself turned 21. I know, wow. She's basically a billionaire and she's 21. Anyway, so she set out her 21st birthday collection, and thanks to my amazing sister-in-law, here is another palette that I get to review. So this is what the box looks like. And of course it has nice little Kylie and her blonde balloon strings and a couple balloons on this side, and it's actually called Sipping Pretty. So we are going to use that in today's video. I also have the mini lipsticks, as well as a lip kit, which is called 21. Now, I don't know if I'm going to use all of them for the video, but I might use them for some photos later. Let's get into the palette. Sipping Pretty! So each Sipping Pretty palette comes with 21 pressed powder shadows that can be used together to create some of her favorite looks, as it always likes to say. It retails for $65. It is the size of the Urban Decay Born to Run. Actually, it's a little bit bigger if I have that one. I don't have it over here for comparison at the moment, so I'll show you what the inside of this palette looks like. Very nice. I would say normal size pans, and I accidentally stuck my finger in one of those shades just now. Way to go, self. But I am going to be creating 2 different looks today with this because there's a lot that you can do with this. I see a lot of people kind of go for the pinks, and there's definitely some really nice fall looks in here, but beware when you do the swatches. As you can see, just kind of tilt the mirror back a little bit, there's a lot of smear around some of these because they're so small, and I don't know, I just have big fingers that you just, as soon as you get it on your finger, you wipe it on the black part. So just beware of that whenever you're going in and swatching some of these. I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera, and I'll be right back. In today's video, I'm using a few new items. One of the new items I'm using is the Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Concealer. I have not used it all over my face yet. I've only used it on my eyes as well as my eyebrows thus far, and I'm in love with the results that I have come back with. There is no telling how it's going to work on the rest of my face, but so far so good. And I'm in the color Light Beige. Light Beige. I really dig it. The second new thing that I already have all over my face is the Tarte Poreless Mattifying Primer. Love it. I have tried it a couple times now. Of course, I moisturize very heavily before, and then I put it on, and it works amazingly. But I have tried that out, you know, and I really do like the way it works on my skin. For someone with very dry skin, I didn't expect such great results, but so far so good. Next, I've got the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop 24-hour coverage foundation, and it's in the color Soft Beige. Another absolute love. So I did try that. one other time, I believe, and I didn't give it much of a wear test, but I did have it on for at least 3-4 hours, and out of those 3-4 hours, it's amazing. I was pretty shook. I think the last new product that I'm using today is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Powder. I finally got one. Now, it is in the color Banana Bread, and I'm hoping that that's going to be fine. I was saying that the translucent and the white are always way too light for me, so I think this is going to be perfect, but I guess we will have to wait and see. But her box looks like this, and the actual powder container looks like so. And what I really like about it is the fact that it's mesh on the inside rather than just those little holes. I really like the mesh. It's pretty cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Zooming in mostly on this eye because I'm going to do 2 different looks, one on this eye, one on that eye. I'm first going to start with the color Vanilla on Vanilla, and I'm going to pack that all over my lid with my favorite Big Fluffy M504. Of course, tapping it on as always. It is a little bit more of a peach color than a vanilla color on me, so if you are similar to my skin tone, you'll understand what I'm talking about. And I mean, it may be for other people as well, but even with a beige background, although it might be a little hard for the camera to pick that up, it's a little more pinky than one would expect with a name like Vanilla on Vanilla. So look number 1 is actually going to be my pink look, and then look number 2 is going to be more of the fall look on the other side, because of just so many colors in here that you can do lots of things with, and I just want to be able to cover at least multiple colors. So now that we're done with Vanilla on Vanilla, I'm going to go in with my Sigma E40. Taking the color Pretty, which is that super like neon pink. Starting by doing stippling motions in the outer corner. So first thought, there is a ton of fallout, at least with this brush, but on the bright side, it didn't take much to get that color on the lid. This is like a Pepto-Bismol pink, as I like to call it, and so I'm just gonna start in the outer corner, like I said, kind of making my way towards the inner corner, but we're not really gonna take it all the way to deep inner corner. As you can see, it's gonna go because we need to have some kind of background, but just don't bring it quite to the front. I'd say you're bringing it a good 3/4 of the way, still leaving at least the brush ends amount of space. Please keep in mind that I have not done a look with this color, so I'm kind of winging it right now, just trying to give it a shot. And I'm bringing that to a little bit of a point out to the outer edge, going with the flow of my eyelid, the shape of my eyelid, if you will. Alright, so now I'm going to actually take the very same brush and going to go in with the color Jungle Juice. Now, Jungle Juice, I'm definitely going to concentrate more on that outer edge than anything. It's a little bit of a darker pink. I'm going to bring it lower, because I know we didn't fully go over the lid. We only went over the crease and a little bit above the crease. And I'm going to work that into making the point a little bit better on the end. Obviously going to meet with our eyeliner later. I really like it so far. Could be because I have my contacts in, but I think I would even like it with my normal eye color as well. So going back in with a little more Jungle Juice and tapping it. Alright, if I could show you the amount of fallout on this thing that I just blew off, it's kind of bad, but that's okay. We're not gonna worry about it. Just keep that in mind, that it definitely does exist. Now I'm gonna go in with my Born This Way concealer to cut the crease in the best way that I know how. I'm just gonna do it like I would do with my Shape Tape. And take my little Wet n Wild brush. Alright, as you can see, we didn't bring it all the way to the back edge. We brought it a little over halfway, and we are going to go back in with some Jungle Juice and make sure that that has a gradient feel to it once it dries. Alright, so now I'm going to take my Morphe M408, and I'm going to go in with the color on the list, which is another very nice pink. And I'm going to put it right in front of the Jungle Juice that I added back into the color, because this is very pretty. And it's lighter, but it's not the only color that I want to go in front of Jungle Juice. So we're only going to go partial way, making sure we're blending that in with our Jungle Juice back here. Alright, I really like that. Now, the very last color that I would like to go in with is called Birthday Bitch. And it's more like Birthday B-Star TCH, but we all know what she was trying to go for there. Obviously, they meant Birthday Bitch. And I'm going to take that and pack it in the front. You can use this same brush, or you can use your finger. I'll probably use a combination of the two. I'm sorry, the sun's being a little iffy right now. It's very bright back there, so it keeps kind of like whiting out my face. Alright, and I'm just going to take a clean blending brush and grab the very first color that we used. That was vanilla. I think it's vanilla on vanilla is what it's called. And just kind of soften the top edges just a little bit. I mean, it is a bold look regardless, so you don't have to worry too much about trying to soften it, because that's the point you're trying to make. But we still want it to look classy and not trashy. Alright, I think I'm very happy with that. Just going to add a little bit more of that super light pink shimmer here. I like it, and I'm not even a pink wearer, like literally ever. You could probably complete this with maybe just a little bit of glitter in that inner part, but I still have not gotten any. I don't know what's wrong with me. My fingers are so pink from trying out colors on my leg to see what it was gonna look like on my skin tone. Because again, I really don't wear pinks ever, so that's fun. Try to wipe it off first. The next new product, I know I said I thought I was done, but I just remembered one. I've been using the NYX That's the Point Hella Fine eyeliner. It actually says Hella Fine on it. There we go. And it's got a felt tip and it's extremely small. So I leave it in this box because I'm afraid I'm going to lose it amongst everything else. Like, it's super tiny. Super, super tiny. And the finest little point. My camera could love me. Come on, there we go. Super small. So I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner and I'll be right back. That is done, and as you can see, it does a really good job. Like, it's super careful. It's probably always easier for me to do it from this side because once you lay it down, it gets a little bit fatter, and that always seems to happen over here, but it doesn't matter. No difference. I'm going to be using some new lashes today, and I'm really excited because they are from a company called Lumi Lashes. And so I actually follow a girl named Molly Ariana on Instagram, and so she's really cool. And one day I happened to come across her lash line. So today I'm going to be using, I'm trying to decide, I'm going to use Empress, which they're really pretty. Super, super pretty. Stoked to give them a shot. I know I normally use cosmic lashes because I just fell in love with them, but one of these is silk and one of them is mink, and I don't remember which is which. So while I'm doing this, I'm gonna find out. Alright, it is on, and they are freaking gorgeous. This one is silk, and it is on sale right now for $10. Normally they're $15. No, I don't have any sort of affiliation or code or anything with them, but they're just really, really beautiful. They're large, and I don't know, I'm just enjoying it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get to the other eye. Alright, so I may have done this one off camera. And you're probably wondering why I didn't just do it on camera, but honestly, I have another look almost just like it from the Jaclyn Hill palette, even though that one was, what's it called? Spotlight cut crease, and this one's not. But I decided that the colors are very similar, so I was like, I'll just do it off camera and then tell you what I use. I actually feel like I used 1,000,001 colors with this look. I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors. 7 colors for this look. So I started out with Pregame, which is this color here, and then I also used Sangria. I then went to Close the Tab. I also used Mimosa, and I used Poor Decisions, which is really cute because it's like got a nice shimmer to it, which is a little hard to see, but I used it kind of back in there a little bit. So after that, I went over to this color, which is Sex on the Beach, and I also used Lit, which is this here, and that was for like the inner corner type of thing. So obviously, as you can see, you can make 2 entirely different looks with this palette, multiple, you know, looks, but I just wanted to show you and use more than just like 4 colors with a 21 shade palette. So now we're gonna do the rest of my face, and I'll back out the camera different, but I really dig the 2 similar yet completely different looks I was able to make. So again, I already have the Poreless primer on my face, so now I'm gonna go ahead in with my Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation and put it on the back of my hand. Oh my god, I just sprayed it on my shirt. That's gonna have to go in the washing machine. Anyway, so I'm gonna take my beauty blender that's already wet and just gonna dip the butt of it into here. I'm gonna go to town. I think like overall my face soaks it up quite a bit, so I have to use more than maybe other people would, but I really like the way it covers, and I really enjoy its color. This is probably my most true to tone foundation that I own to date. Like, I'm amazed. And you know, like the Tarte Shape Tape hydrating one that I don't really use, that one's pretty good too, but every now and again it does make me look a little orange. Huda's is a good, I thought it was pretty spot on, but it's almost a little too golden. And then I got this and I just felt like, oh my god, that's my skin color, you know? And, you know, foundation is foundation, but at the end of the day, you still want to look like it's your face. And I haven't had a complaint. I just didn't think I could get any closer in terms of color. So I really have to applaud, you know, NYX and Alyssa Ashley for making changes. And I don't know if she made changes to the lighter colors. I know she made changes to the darker colors, but as you can see, it's mostly just here at the moment and a little tiny bit up here, but already from side to side, it's like what my face should look like without all the extra rosacea, if you will. that's about half of my face. So dark side, pink side. Be careful how you pump this out, because I just tried to pump it in the same spot, but I hit it a little harder and it moved all the way over here. So, a little FYI. Perfect. So now that that is done, I'm going to go in with my concealer, Born This Way. For the first time using it on the rest of my face. So I'm a little nervous, but simultaneously excited. It is pretty much the exact same color as my Tarte Shape Tape. I actually put my color when I went into Ulta on my hand, and I got the one that was the closest to it. This is probably a little bit more almondy in terms of undertone, but I liked it. I preferred that because I'm starting to think maybe I go a little too light on my concealers, and so it was almost the exact same shade just with a different undertone, and I think it's going to make all that much of a difference for me. Wow. Wow. Ooh, I'm a little shook right now. I know it looks really, really light due to the sun, but it's not, honestly. Oh man, okay. I had actually heard that this concealer and Shape Tape are almost like the exact same in terms of how they work and how it feels. I mean, they do both have the doe tip, or the doe foot tip, I think is what it's called, for the applicator, but I'm really liking how my skin is reacting to this. Also, while I'm working on this, I just wanted to reiterate that I am so thankful for all of you that have stuck with me through my unplanned 3-week hiatus. I would not be here without you. And I just thank you so much. You know, don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new. I would love for you to be here for when I post more, and I will be posting a lot more now. I know, like I said, I had to kind of get into the swing of things, so I just wanted to make sure that you guys know that I do appreciate you, and even though I am insanely busy all the time, this is still my absolute passion, and I want to be here. So let me know if you guys have any requests on videos. I have a lot of new palettes, a lot. I have the Jaclyn Hill Vault, all except for one, and it's because I didn't really want that one too much, and I have tried those. You'll know how I feel about them if you don't already. I've got the Born to Run palette. I can't even think. I have so many. Got so many new ones, so much goodies, you know. Getting to try these things has been really exciting for me. So I've been doing some off-camera stuff and just trying to take pictures. So I'm just gonna get back into the video groove. Sometimes I literally do my makeup to go to bed. Like, it's 4:18 in the afternoon and I've already had my insane day for today. Excuse me. And we have off, it's Monday for, I'm probably saying it wrong, but it looks like Rosh Hashanah, and I don't know why they give us off for Rosh Hashanah, but I'm not complaining. So shout out to my county for giving it off, and it's not the county that I live in, but it's the county that I work in, so holla at them. So now I'm going to go ahead in with the baking powder banana bread. I'm really excited, and I hope that this is the color that I need. I do have to say, first impression of this setting powder that is here in the mesh, it smells exactly, well, very similar to her foundation, which is great because I think that the foundation smells really good. So that's a plus for me. It is extremely soft, and I can dig this color because, like I said, for a while it was looking too light, or like too drastic of a difference between my baking powder and my actual foundation. So I think I found my proper color baking powder. I'm obsessed. It smells really freaking good. Like, if I could just let you smell this through the camera, I would let you smell this through the camera. I wish I could. Oh child, I'm so excited. You just don't know. Totally got a phone call mid doing this, so I put very light bronzer on, nothing crazy, but verdict on Huda's powder, extremely soft, smells really good, and it's like the perfect color for me. It doesn't make me look, you know, like too bright. It just makes everything look extremely airbrushed. Like, holy crap. I'm shaking. I'm not even shook, I'm shaking, okay? I need you to know. It's so funny because I feel like I've said shook for so long, saying shaken sounds weird. But now I'm gonna go ahead in with the Bad Gal Bang mascara on the bottom lash line. And the thing about these two opposing looks, they're like night and day. You can absolutely come under the eye with either of the colors, if I wanted to come under with the pink, or if I wanted to come under with the brown. And I'm deciding not to, just because I'm going to leave it as something simple for people who don't necessarily like to put it underneath the eye. I know that I've got all types of different viewers at this point. So I have the Hello 21 mini lipsticks, and I also have her 21 lip kit. Now, pink is not my color. It's not. It's just not my freaking color. Alright, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to go ahead and use it, and I'm really scared because it's not something I like to see myself in. Like, when I had blonde hair, yeah, but with dark hair, no. So, just gonna line my lips and do this. Also, please excuse my lips. They're excruciatingly dry at this moment. This is not the brand to have some dry lips for, that's for sure. Here goes nothing. Alright, so it's not like the worst look in all of the land. It's just definitely extremely bright for me. So with just this side, it makes sense. Very pink if you're having a very pink day. And then on this side, I don't think I would ever pair those two in my entire life. But anyway, there's more, so let's try them. Okay, so the miniature lip collection, the liquid lip collection, comes with Queen, Boy Bye, which I have, Say No More, Rad, Victoria, and The Boss. So the first color I'm going to try now, or the second color, if you will, is called Queen. I really like this one. I have used it one other time. So let me put it on. Absolute favorite color, and I want the big version of this one because I think it's so pretty. It works both if I want to have this kind of a look or this kind of look. I think that it complements both of them very nicely, and I'm a huge fan of this color. Obviously I don't have any other lip liner to use. I am going to skip over Boy Bye because I use it all the time. I'm going to skip Say No More because it's like insanely pink. And we already saw what this looks like with something insanely pink. And I'm actually not going to do any more swatches, but I do just want to show you what each one looks like. This one's Rad. Rad is like an orange red. This one is Victoria. Which I too think is very beautiful. It's almost like a, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a deeper, almost like a deeper but more red version of the one I'm wearing. I really enjoy that and would like to try it. And then lastly, of course, is Boss, which I think is one of her relatively new colors, the red one. Super red. Less orange, a little more in the pink family. But I like it, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put some highlighter on. Be right back. Well, I tried to kick it on the subtle side today where you can still see it when the sunlight hits it, but it's nothing like insanely blinding. I don't know if you guys did, but I took full advantage of the Ulta sale where they were doing the Ofra highlighters 50% off. I got 2 of them. And I know you're thinking only 2, but yes, only 2. I don't need that many. Plus I had like a whole bunch of other stuff in my cart. So I was like, yeah, can't be spending billions of dollars. Not that I'm anywhere near billions of dollars, but hundreds of dollars in my thing. Try to keep it calm. Anywho, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video today. Before I forget, I'm going to go ahead and use my MAC Fix Plus. I can't believe I'm all the way this far through it. And I have another setting spray that I'm going to be trying out soon, but let's spritz. Since I always forget to do it on camera. It's very refreshing. Much enjoyment that I get out of that. So I hope you enjoyed the dark and the light look. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, and let me know if you want to see anything else, either from this collection or from any kind of palette. If you think that there's a palette that I should absolutely have, let me know. I'm going to be getting the Box of Crayons palette extremely late, but better late than never, sometime soon. And a couple more things coming in. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am that I am back and I'm doing videos. And I never sang my subscribe song, even though I said don't forget to like and subscribe the video. So, skirt, subscribe, 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 subscribe. Oh wait. Go ahead. Hit the subscribe button. Alright. Anyway, gonna throw up some photos right now.